If a rotary cutter cuts your thick grass and mulches your branches, the brand really doesn't matter, right? You might want to reconsider. When you compare rotary cutters side by side, you'll see a big difference in design and performance. The Bobcat Brushcat rotary cutter goes way beyond its competitors. By using a dual blade design with 2 direct drives, the whole deck is shorter. This reduces weight, increases visibility, and if you need to haul it, allows more room on your trailer. All of these other brands use a single blade design that makes them heavier and longer. The shorter deck also allows the Brushcat rotary cutter to better follow the contours of the ground. The big difference lies here, where the whole deck is attached to a pivot point. This unique design leads the industry in oscillation. Most brands are fixed, and only one has limited oscillation, and you'll see how well it performs in a minute. Let's see how well the Brushcat rotary cutter goes through this ditch. Bobcat engineers understand that most of the ground that a rotary cutter would be used on will be uneven. So the design combination of a single pivot point and a shorter deck allow it to perform better in both the high and low areas. Now let's see how the others perform. Most of the Bradco is not touching the ground as it comes over the crest, and then it gouges into the ground at the bottom. Same situation with the Ambusher, barely touching at the top and gouging in at the bottom. You'll need to constantly make adjustments to get through uneven ground. No difference with the Brush Wolf either. None of these brands have much flexibility to handle a situation like this. The Quick Attach has some fluctuation, but it still can't match the oscillation of the Brushcat rotary cutter. Notice how ours hugs the ground at the top and bottom of the hill. No other brand can follow uneven ground as well as the Brushcat rotary cutter. We also did a constant speed test. We ran each of the rotary cutters through this area at the same speed to see how well each will perform. The Quick Attach started out okay, but soon bogged down. It simply couldn't keep up with the constant speed. The Brush Wolf put in the poorest performance. It basically just pushed the grass over and didn't really cut anything. The Bradco wasn't much better. It started out cutting, but it got progressively worse as it went on. Clearly, we outperformed the others in this test. The Brushcat rotary cutter will allow you to work a lot faster. The dual blade design has another added benefit. Hydraulic flow is diverted to the blade that has the most resistance. This prevents bogging in tall grass and provides a more even cut. And there's also overflow protection built in. That protects the motors from too much hydraulic flow. The Brushcat rotary cutters also come standard with front discs instead of skids, which will minimize gouging when you make a turn. One more standard feature is the rear roller. This also prevents gouging while turning. Some of the other brands have them, and some don't. So, as it turns out, rotary cutters aren't very equal after all. The better performance, superior design, and unique oscillation of the Brushcat rotary cutter will give you a Bobcat advantage.